How easy is it to make one of those games from the Snapchat filters? Now you might not know what I'm talking about, so let me show you. So the whole premise of the game is that you're an object going between two different sides, left or right, to add up or multiply your score to get a big enough score for whatever deal that needs to be struck. Usually the main goal is a very large number, that's why there's stuff like exponentials. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dwight, or DevSource, and I'm an aspiring game developer. So if you appreciate my work or this video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Now let's start developing. I haven't used Unity in a while, so I am kind of rusty. So you will be seeing me flicking in and out of different Google tabs. But anyways, a good place to start it off is to making my first sprite. This is in 2 times speed, but genuinely this took me under a minute to do. Now that I've got my sprite and I've placed it in my game, we can now get to scripting to get the bag moving. And click space, it switches. Nice and simple. Lovely. It took me so long to do that. I have no clue why it took me so long. Finally, that's done. We can now get new gates installed. Gates added, now to get them to move. They shouldn't be spawning there. One sec. That's more like it. Time to add text on top of the bag so you can see what your score is. Nice, everything's coming along with not too much stress. Now, let's add some color as well as setting up our operation system. Now that's done, you guys are going to see the second most time consuming thing of this project. The thing that's taking me so long is adding text to the gates. Now you'd think it'd be easy because I've already done it with the money bag, but it's not. Because the gates are made from a prefab, I can't apply text the same way I apply text to the money bag, because the money bag is a game object that does not get deleted or does not get instantiated when provided. So I have to go for a whole convoluted way, which took damn near 2 hours to complete just for some text. It's fine though. I feel like you should use mistakes like these for learning experiences. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't know how to access prefabs from scripts. Well, even though I learned that, I still did a more convoluted way because I'm being difficult. I need to get my collisions ready then. Just as I said, I need to start my collisions. But two things I've realised while editing this video. One, I never stay on track when I say something, because I said I was going to work on collisions, but then I go to work on the random number generator as well. And two, I don't actually test my work, so I never know when the actual collision is happening, so I just chose a random point to say that was my test. My collisions are working, but I want to see if you guys can realize where the problem is. Leave a comment if you think you know what it is.
I think it's not the right numbers. Oh my gosh, they're changing before they come. It's putting in the wrong numbers.
Okay, that might be hard to hear, so let me nerd out. Basically, what's going on is the number that is displayed as well as the operation is not the same as what is actually happening behind the scenes. So the wrong value is being added on to the score. So that needs to be fixed. And you know how earlier I said that was my second most time consuming part? Well, we've now reached the first. The rest of this video will be more or less me trying to fix this one specific problem. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please like and subscribe, and comment down below curtain so I know who's made it this far. Yeah, so I'm just gonna yap freely for a little bit while this time lapse is going around in the background. So basically, to do all of this, I've gone through many different versions of it. I've made new functions, I've tried implementing different things, I've gone through many iterations. By the end of this time lapse, there's even a part of me going through some of my old footage because I've already fixed the problem, but I broke it again to try to fix a different problem that arose. That it was actually hell on earth. I spent 3 hours trying to fix it, and it was just super long and super frustrating. But that is coding for you and game making. You never really know how long things are going to take, and you just need to reiterate and just fix every single bug that comes along your way.
Oh my god, it's this. This actually should come after that. That should come after. First one's fine. Okay. Yeah, so okay, I fixed it. Finally, now I can move on to making the end of the game, as well as fixing any bugs. This took me longer than I'm willing to admit, because I tried to add animations. Let's see the final product. Thank you for watching. If you want to play the game, the link will be in the description below. Just so you know, it is still very buggy. If you have any feedback for me, leave it in the comments on the itch.io or this YouTube video, and I'll see you guys next time.